in hands. Keep grinding till I touch a whole acreage of land. It's for them real soldiers, they gon' do the most. Grinding from the corner till we coast to coast. Let's have a real boss meet up, yeah, let's have a toast. And then get back to grinding, yeah. I'm on the island and I'm smiling cause it's all okay. Filled up the duffels, yeah, we did it and we made the play. I ain't begging for their pity, I don't need no raise. This is hustler's holiday. Where my real go get it that? Probably tucked off somewhere off the map. We do a little this and a little that. Find me in the cut running up a bag.
Look out. Cavaliers coming to an Eastern Conference contest in this game. Welcome to what should be a great Saturday night for the NBA. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. You look at the Knicks.
And over the course of the season, they'll see these guys. Four times, and they've already dropped the first game, so this is a get-back game. I think confidence-wise, they need to get the win here.
Yeah, it would be a big boost to morale. After dropping the first game the way they did, they'll need to correct a few mistakes if they want to even this series up.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor. Oh, man, how about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your teammate?
To the left wing, Okoro wide open, he fires. Those three-pointers off the mark. And with Paul George in his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Pass to Bridges. And here is Allen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
And he makes both free throws. One word you can use to describe Jared Allen, Greg, is efficient. He doesn't waste his chances at the offensive end. I mean, like ever. He's
very smart with his shot selection, but don't let that take away from his defense. Allen takes a lot of pride in protecting the rim.
Well, if you're a point guard like Darius Garland, at his size, you've got to be able to get into that mid-range bag. Very well done.
Now here is Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, sometimes aggression can overcome certain offensive limitations. You saw it right there.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Barrett, no good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed. Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And Bradley gets it to go.
Don't you love it when you've got a small forward who can pass the basketball just like Paul George did there? Makes it look easy.
Here's Allen. And Allen slams it in.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Here's Okoro. Allen's shot is off.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Over to the wing. Outside, George. Going inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Oh, my goodness. Paul George under duress of exceptional defense. No problem.
Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Assist from...
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Here's Purtle. Pulls it up. Hefty move. Bradley trying to break free. And a nice play by Purtle as he scores. Purtle's got 6 points. There's Garland. Cleveland moving the ball around. A nice shot by Mobley.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And it's Barrett penetrated. Here's Bradley. Tries again. Allen with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 5. Outside Garland. Shoots the 3. Cleveland the rebound. Back to Bridges. Buries it from 3-point range.
Bridges.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside, George. Into the lane. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it.
Cavaliers substitution. Kevin Porter Jr.
Here's Barrett to the paint. Here's Purtle. And there it is for him. 8 points for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Now, here's Barrett. No points in the game yet for him. And the shot goes in.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Count that one for Mobley.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball. Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
Now, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
Knicks trailed by 6. Pass to Bradley. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley with it. Now guarded by Bradley. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Chandler goes in. Here's Noel. That shot no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Down low. Pass to Mobley. Stolen by Zubac. Here we go. 1-on-1. And he drops it in from the low post.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Porter inside. Now here's Garland. Mobley.
Evan Mobley.
And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Darius Garland.
And it's 13 points for Evan Mobley.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Now Garland. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. They grabbed their own miss. Here's Porter. Stolen by Zubac. Chandler outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And he drives in. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Kevin Porter
And
Jr.
that one's good by Porter.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Drives to the hoop. The wide open look here for Garland.
Darius Garland.
Drills it from outside.
3-point goal.
Garland's got 5.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Noel. Pass to Fournier. From deep. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Mobley. And the rejection by Noel.
We know Noel is a superb shot blocker. It may be his best attribute.
Porter, no luck. And here's Chandler, who brings it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 10. Porter pulls it in. Cleveland with the ball. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
Darius Garland.
Garland with the bucket.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Pass to Zubac. Top of the key, Fournier. The 3. Just 5 on the clock. Off on the layup.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
And as the first quarter wraps. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I think the other thing they had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
No good on the 3.
Cavaliers foul.
And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Bull. Pass to Jang. To the wing on the left. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Bull. That one a little long.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And that one, good. And that's now 6 points for George.
Well, Paul George routinely making these difficult shots look easy. It's showing how dominant he truly is.
Porter with it. Now guarded by Purdy. Pass to Bull. It's stolen by Bradley. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Well, R.J. Barrett wants to get in transition and get a basket before the defense can settle in.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Pirtle with the ball. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Pirtle. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Pass to Jang. Over Reddish. Here's ABC. Bull.
New York foul.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second team foul.
Yeah, Bol with the unique combination of height and skill. That's a challenge for any defender.
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And like his father, Manu, Bol's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Here's Rex. Hurdle. George trying to break free. Hurdle's shot is off. To the middle. Here's Allen. Converts on the jumper for the easy 2.
Timeout.
Allen's got 8 points.
Timeout, Knicks.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jared Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Free t-shirt.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his player on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. DA, thank you. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Inside. Here's Bradley. And he makes good on the way. He's got 6.
This is the court awareness that gives you great hope for R.J. Barrett. He's a scorer, but if he can complement that with passing, look out, folks.
And Barrett slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Garland, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Barrett slams it in.
R.J. Barrett entered the league with confidence and an ability to get off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
And it's not talked about all that much, but Barrett makes a huge contribution on the glass.
Right. He's aggressive. He's instinctive. He has added good weight, and the athleticism to beat people to those 50-50 balls is important.
Pass to Pirtle. Over Garland. Nice shot by Pirtle. Pirtle's got 12 points in the game.
Jakob Pirtle is cooking today. This guy has tremendous upside, good touch, and a really good feel for the game.
Over in the corner, Allen. No good from outside. Knicks trail by 9. Left side, Bradley. And there's the drive. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
To the inside. Paul George with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. And Bradley gets it to go. Now just a 5-point Cavalier lead.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
Here's George. 6 points for him.
Number 41, Evan Mobley.
And here is Mobley. Bradley with some nice D. Here's Rex. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession.
New York ball. In for the Cavaliers, Isaac Okoro.
Left side, George. Right wing. Inside. Back to Pirtle. Pocket 4. Fires from the wing. Here's Barrett. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. Barrett's got 8 here in the quarter.
And they are attacking the rim
and getting great results.
And the call will be against R.J. Barrett.
First personal.
That's his first foul.
Cavaliers substitution.
There's Garland. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Chandler scanning the floor. Pass to Noel. Got a hand on it. Here he goes. There's Garland. Hands it from downtown. Garland's got 11 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
New York calls timeout. New York with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Pass to Noel. And here is Zubac. Back to Noel. Stolen by Allen. And Zubac picks up the foul.
That's his first personal.
That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Come on and get proud for your next city dancer. Give him a hand.
He's perfect from the line this time.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Knicks trail by 8. Here's Barrett. Pass to Pirtle. Shoots it up. And the layup's good off the glass. Pirtle's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, getting his points the hard way. Jakob has to absorb contact and able to use his strength there.
Mobley. And the rejection by Bradley.
Substitution for your Knicks.
Here is Porter. 5 points in the game.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Reddish. Pass to Barrett. On the wing, George. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Zubac. Porter with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Cleveland moving the ball around. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
It's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Well, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Knicks trail by 8. Here's George. And then jammed down as he goes right over Evan Mobley.
How about Paul George puts it on the deck, uses that explosive quickness. This guy is really hard to contain.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
1:52 left to play here in the half. Outside Fournier. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, Evan Fournier staying on the move and working to get that three-point opportunity. Nicely done.
Pass to Mobley. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
For three, Fournier. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Pass to Chandler. Outside Fournier. 6 to shoot. Now Zubac. Now here's Noel. Shoots over Bridges. Offline with the baseline jumper. It's Mobley, top of the key. Here's Allen. And Allen slams it in.
Assisted by...
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
Zubac no good. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Allen with it. Defended now by Fournier. Pass to Porter. Sinks the three-pointer.
Porter Jr.
Porter's got 8. Driving inside. Noel with it. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
How about that show of strength from Nerlens Noel? No fear in how he attacks the defense on these shots.
And the rejection by Noel. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And here's George. He'll bring it up for New York. 8-point game. He takes it in. Here's Bradley. Second chance shot. Mobley with the rebound. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Cleveland leading by 10. Back to Garland. Out to the right wing. For 3, Bridges. And another 3 for Cleveland.
3-point goal.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
Here's Reddish. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 5 to shoot. George, that's a 2-pointer. New York, no good that time either.
Well, when 0 for 3 start to the half, you need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Outside Garland. Fires for 3. Outside Porter. On the wing, Bridges. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Bridges got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Cavs. Here's George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
That one on Mobley.
You see, Paul George just understands how to use his length and his size. He is such a tough cover close to the basket.
2 shots.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Cavaliers.
And Doris, we know that Paul George has always been a solid passer, but his assist numbers have been trending up.
Yeah, he's been willing of late to take on more playmaking responsibilities. The skill set was there. It's just early in his career, they needed him to be the lead scorer. Now you're talking about a guy you've got to game plan against as a scorer and as a passer.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
The kick out to Porter. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Porter Jr.
Porter's got 13 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Barrett penetrating. Top of the key, Reddish. From downtown. And no good that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
And Bull wide open. He shoots. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
They get it again. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Porter Jr.
Thank you, David.
3 points.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
George. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Now, here's Mobley. He's got 19. Outside Garland. Bull with it. Over Reddish.
Ball.
Again, the Cavaliers score.
And the touch ball is impressive. You can tell he has a lot of confidence in that shot.
Pass to Pirtle. Pulls up on the elbow. And Bull pulls it down.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Now, Mobley. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Back to Porter. Takes it inside. And the rejection by Bradley. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. That's tipped.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Number 21.
On defense, the Cavaliers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Buries the long-range jumper. George has got 13.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
That one falls.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
It's good.
Excellent offensive positioning from Paul George. Size, length, touch. Beautiful.
Another three for Cleveland.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Pirtle. All alone. The shot's good on the assist by George. 18 points for him.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Three-pointer. The shot, no good. The Knicks go the other way with it.
Number 21. That's his second personal.
Knicks trailed by 21. Here's Barrett.
Substitution.
Pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I think this guy's a threat to throw it down every time Pirtle gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
Drills the three-pointer.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Bradley can't get it to go.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it. Gets the ball up the court immediately, and that pass to find the man cutting to the bucket couldn't have been timed any better.
Up top, Barrett. Driving in. Here's Pirtle. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
New York. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Shooting for Cleveland.
And even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
And that one falls for Bridges.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Here's Chandler with the drive.
Out of bounds.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher. Bridges with the steal. And pushing it up is Cleveland again in transition. Shot clock at 6. There's the drive. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
That's what a star talent does. If Bridges wants to fulfill his potential, he's got to attack. Use that quick first step.
Pass to Noel. Back to Chandler. Some nice passing by New York here.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pass to Bridges. Now Jang. No good with the triple. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Fournier gets a wide open look. Good on the triple. Fournier's got 6.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Nobody near Allen. And he
Allen
gets it to go from the corner.
Just getting more and more comfortable. You can see Jared Allen gaining confidence in that jumper. Go ahead, young sir.
Zubac drops in the layup for 2.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Driving the lane. And no good. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Knicks. And Chandler throws it down.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player. And if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Beyond the arc. Here's Boucher. And the rejection by Zubac.
out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
In for the
and
Cavaliers.
the Cavaliers making a change here. We've got 33 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Back to Fournier. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Puts it up from 15. Good work defensively by Jones. Got it up. Driving to the basket. And so it's Cleveland, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And here's Jang. Over Barrett. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Miles Bridges.
And George, here we go. Pass to Pirtle. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Pirtle's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Knicks. Mobley at the elbow. Okoro. No good that time. Bradley with some nice D. With the drive. And Barrett slams it in.
This guy can finish with either hand. What a finish from R.J. Barrett.
And Okoro throws it down. Here's George. Pass to Pirtle. The shot's good on the assist by George. Pirtle's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Darius Garland.
Garland with the bucket.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Pass to Bradley. To the left side wing. Outside for George. 4 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. The shot off that time. And Cleveland will come the other way. To the paint. Here's Allen. Second shot opportunity.
Jared
Good.
From
16 points for Allen.
You like Allen to keep his concentration. Refuses to let the defense out-muscle or outwork him.
Here's Bradley. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Cavaliers making a switch here.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Pass to Okoro. Here's Mobley. Puts the move on. And he lays it up and in.
Timeout.
Mobley's got 21 in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
New York calls timeout. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
Substitution for your Knicks, Leander Cabangeli.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Left side, Jones. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Jones has got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Bridges outside. A three-pointer off the mark. And George, here we go. And it's George finishing it off.
Boy, you have got to love the energy Paul George is playing with. Throws the hammer down.
Pass to Okoro. Mobley with it. And it's Cabangeli with the rebound. Here's George. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's a Kuro. And it's Barrett penetrating. Sweet move. And the layup is good. Barrett's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, R.J. Barrett, how about the ability to focus with a defender right in his grill? How about that finish? Woo!
No good that time. And New York the other way now. Giants to the hoop. And the wide open shot from Reddish. No good on the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Evan Mobley.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And George, here we go. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. And it's Kabengele missing. The Cavaliers leading by 21. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, Darius Garland showing good vision and making good decisions. Exactly what you need from your point guard. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Here's ABC. There's the triple. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Pass to Reddish. Here's Kabengele. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Mobley.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Now, here's Reddish. Defended by Bridges. Down low. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Back to Garland. Pass to Mobley. Clock at 6. Cleveland moving the ball around. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Cleveland.
The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Puts up a 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket, but he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
First team foul.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Good on the second free throw.
At the line, he'll shoot 3.
Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And Jones slams it in.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal. Second team foul.
George looking around. On the wing, Jones. Back to George. 6 to shoot. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Now, here's Mobley. Plays it up and banks it in. Mobley's got 16 points here in the second half.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
And George gets the whistle that time.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. Mobley with it. And Mobley throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Now, Mobley. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
Cleveland ball.
Here is Porter. Stolen by George. And now the Knicks on the break. George has got the ball. A shot by Reddish, no good. Mobley with it. Jones covering. Pass to Porter. Here's the three. Paul George grabs the miss.
And they had some boxed coverage that turned into no coverage.
It's Jones on the way. .139 left to play here in the fourth. From deep, George.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And finished off by Porter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Cleveland.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
As we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was
for Evan Mobley.
Well, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
Both shots good from the stripe. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
This is how athletic Paul George is, an absolute monster around the rim.
And finished off by Porter.
That's from...
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
5 on the clock. In the corner, Okoro with it. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
3-point goal.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Kicks it out to Allen. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This crowd was